Alright, how y'all doing? Today is Sunday. I got some chile, barbacoa, and tortilla. This is the best breakfast of champions. And maybe later I'll have some menudo. But I'm gonna have, I don't know if I'm gonna have all of this. I'm pretty hungry. This is a breakfast. It's already 12:48, so yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys there. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Why doesn't it focus? It's beautiful. Alright, I got some menudo here with some jalapeno onions. Looks really good. It's like about, I'd say half the bowl. I don't know how many calories. So this about it. I'll check in with you either when I'm talking or eating something else. Hello guys, how are you guys doing? My name is Leroy Lopez, aka Brown Macho Barbarian. We're gonna get the video started off right now real quick by saying the topic of today is traveling. What you need, what you should get, what you should take, where you're gonna go. You know, it all depends. It's very complicated. This is my third try. Anyway, so we're gonna get it started right now by saying where you want to go. Now it's up to your parents, of course, or up to you, depending how old you are. Now let's say you're gonna go on a trip. Like this weekend I went to a trip to DCI, just one day. It was a pretty long competition. Now that there, if for this example, you should take money, blanket, pillow, earphones, charger, portable charger, and I'm gonna get serious with you guys, a seat cushion. Like no joke. After every show I would just stand up and just air out my butt. Like it was so bad. It was so bad because like I'm heavy and just sitting down forever, it was so bad. I was just in pain the whole show. Just, oh my god, when's it gonna end? When's it gonna end? When's it gonna end? No, it was exciting. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't. It was very fun. I had fun. The thing is, those chairs were not comfortable to sit in a 8-hour show. They were plastic. They weren't even good cushion. It was just pure plastic chair. It was bad. I didn't like it. So anyway, back to this topic. So that's what you would need for a trip like that. Now, if you're going on a long trip, for example, Disney World, Disneyland, SeaWorld, anything for like a week. Like that's, for example, I went on that trip for a week. I took clothes, I took chargers, I took a charger, I took a toothbrush, you know, the essentials that you need for daily hygiene, soap. They had towels there, so I didn't bother with a towel to both scrub and dry with. What else? They have pillows and covers. There's where it gets difficult. Depending on where you're going, you're gonna need a pillow or cover. How you're going, you're gonna need a pillow or cover. If you're going on a bus, definitely recommend going with a pillow and a cover. Big one, big cover, comfy cover. Now, depending also, if you're a heavy guy, you're not gonna need that cover too often, because like this trip, it was only 5 hours to go or come, 5 hours or, you know, and I was always getting sweaty because of that big cover I had. It was a heavy cover. Now, if you're a lighter person, you could have one of those. But if like me, I'm probably gonna take like a thin cover if I ever go on a trip like that again. What else? Don't be ashamed. There's also people that aren't comfortable in being on a chair sleeping. It's very uncomfortable to be like that. So if you're gonna do something like that, go on a trip that takes at least one day, maybe 24 hours depending, on a bus, lay down on the floor, man. Act like you're the only one there. Just lay on the floor, because it is comfortable. I did it on the way back. Comfy. Because I like to sleep on my belly. So I think me being on a chair trying to go to sleep is kind of uncomfortable. It is, actually. I'm not going to say kind of. It's very uncomfortable. No matter how cushiony those chairs are, it's uncomfortable to be like that. So that's one. And if you're going on a plane, I've never been on a plane. The last time I was on a plane, probably when I was a year old. Not even, like a couple months old. So don't know about a plane. Sorry. But if you're going on a bus, I definitely know what to do. Like even on a school bus, man. If you're gonna go on a school bus, you definitely need those things, pillow and cover, because it gets so those chairs. Take pants too. Pants are very good to go on those or long shorts, like at least up to your knee. Because if you're going with short shorts, I don't know how it is for girls, but for guys, if you're going with shorts, like shorts that are above the knee, you're gonna get stuck to that chair, bro. You're gonna get stuck to your skin is gonna. You're gonna hear when you get up, like that. Just your skin rip off that leather or whatever it is, plastic kind of cushion on the bus. But plane, pretty sure it's almost the same thing, but you're in the air. I've never been on a plane, so I can't really recommend anything for that. Now, when it comes to getting to your location, you should have a portable charger, and don't use it until you get to the place you want to get to. Now, for example, we got to this place in San Antonio. We live in Weslaco, at least 5-hour drive. I think it's pretty much close to 5 hours or more. So there's that. And people were charging their phones already. Like, what the heck? You're going to need to charge that thing when you get to wherever you need to get to. The phone is not going to hold that juice that you just put in it. It's at 100%. I'm still charging it. It's not going to hold anything. You're going to be there charging it. And then guess what? You're going to be in San Antonio or wherever you're going. And it's not going to have any more juice. It's going to still run out the same way. In fact, I've heard people say that their phones, if you overcharge them, the batteries die or something happens to the phone. Me personally, I've never had that problem. Go Galaxy. Anyway, I don't want to get on anybody's bad side, but it never happened to me. So I overcharge it. I charge it like 8 hours. What else? Towards getting to your location, I'd say charge it then. Like if it's at 50%, go ahead and charge it when you're at your location. If it's at 27%, go charge it. Now, if it's at 75% and you're charging it on the bus, you're definitely gonna run out of juice on both things. You know what I mean? The portable charger and your phone charger, and your phone. So that's just that. That's that. What else? Gotta have something else. When you get there, you have to, like, no joke, I don't know if I said this, but you should take a cushion, because those chairs are bad. I think I talked about that. They had plastic chairs. That's how bad it was, man. I stood up, just, oh my god. Anyway, what's next? Now, if you're going on a long trip like Disney World or Disneyland, whatever, you should take extra clothes just because you don't know what's going to happen. There's rides over there, SeaWorld even, especially SeaWorld. You should take 5 sets of clothes extra towards your 5 sets that you're going to be there. Take 10 pairs of clothes just because, man. You never know. Like, there's rides where you get wet, and let's say you have the pair with you, change if you're not going to get wet again. Or stay in there and get rosado, dude. It's up to you. So there's that. Towards that, there's something else. There it is. Plastic baggies. These are very important if you're gonna go traveling anywhere, do anything. Plastic baggies are key, man. Plastic baggies are key towards anything. Like, they're not gonna protect your phone towards falling. That's what a case is for. Now, they're making phones that are waterproof. Me personally, I don't want to get my phone wet. I'm already scared. My friends telling me, it's life-proof, Leroy. It's life-proof. You know what? Forget you. It's not life-proof. Something's going to happen. I know it. I just want to protect it as much as I can. So I have a case anyway. Then what else? Plastic baggies. There you go. Plastic baggies. If you're going somewhere like SeaWorld or Disney World, take plastic baggies. My teacher taught me this. He told us all, take plastic baggies. Smartest thing I ever did. You could even, if you're going on a pool, between you and me, if you're going on a pool, take a plastic baggie, man. Record in there. It's so cool. Make sure it's a really good brand, though, like Ziploc. Has to be Ziploc. Now, I'm not saying anything against HEB. I took HEB brand Ziplocs to Disney World, and they helped me out pretty good. The thing was like underwater. I picked it back up. Fine. Nothing happened to it. Now, towards that, if you're going to do plastic baggies, take a bag per day, because you don't want there to be a rip and then you're going to go on a water ride and say, I'm protected, let's go. you're underwater. Then you bring it back up and it's all broken. Like, oh, it's not turning on. Hey, it's not turning on. What's wrong? It's broken. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. Take a plastic baggie, don't reuse it after 1 day. After 8 hours, I feel like they won't last. They won't be that good. So there's that. What's another good thing? Money is very important. I took $100. That helped me out pretty good. But if you're a spender, like if you're a really bad spender, like me, I'm a really bad spender. I spend that money, and when we got to Disney World, I spent like almost $75 in 1 day. No. Nope. Don't do that. You gotta save it for when you really want to buy something. I spent on the first day, guys, $75. $25 on a hat, $4 on a Coke, and the rest on pins. So I think I already cut into the end. That's just some things I wanted to get off my mind on traveling, the topic of today. If you want to hear something else, please let me know what you want to hear. I want to talk about what you want to hear, because I am willing to talk about anything, literally anything you want to hear about, as long as it's I'll say PG-13. I'm not gonna be so mean. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you like the video, If you subscribe, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to me. If you want to let me know anything in private, I know this is kind of a what do you call that? Kind of a in public kind of thing. Like, you don't want to say anything where everybody can just scroll and see, you know. So if you want to tell me anything private, I'm okay with it, man. My Twitter is Leroy Lopez 6 at Leroy Lopez 6. My Snapchat is Leroy Lopez 69. No caps. And just message me on there, and I can talk about anything you want. And I'll keep your name private if you want. You have to tell me though. So tell me, Leroy, I want this to be private. What do I do with this, or how do you do this, or you know? If you don't want to, you know, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So enjoy life and live it like a brown macho barbarian.